Hello everyone. So we just got done. Excuse me. So I started a little early today. I actually went to the post office way before 9 o'clock. So the post office was still closed. I had to wait a little bit because I wanted to get some more priority bags. The one I grabbed yesterday were all used from yesterday's order. There's not a lot of number of orders coming in lately, but the orders that are coming in are huge. Like yesterday, there were one order that had like 12 orders. They're large, so I'm putting them in a priority mail. Anytime with Etsy now, I know you guys, some of you are familiar. So with Etsy, if you have orders of 35 or more, shipping is free. So so what I do is, if I have orders of at least $75 or more, I mean, obviously they're free shipping already, but I go ahead and okay, my pool guy is here. And the dogs are hanging out with me in the garage because I have to secure them. I don't want them, going after my pool guy. So they hear him coming in now, and they just like to say hi. Okay, I have 4 dogs, so bear with us. Girls, ayame. Of course they won't listen. Okay, I think he just passed. Maybe he's way in the back by the pool side now, so they'll quiet now for a little bit. They'll stop eventually. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, they'll do it again when he comes around again. So anyways, I'm sorry. So anyways, anytime I have free shipping to a customer, especially if it's like a repeat customer who's bought so much in the past, it doesn't matter, even if it's like just $50, anytime the order is more than what I could fit in the little bubble mailer, then I'll go ahead and put it priority mail, which will cost me a little bit more. It's like $4 more than what the other regular shipping is, but it's okay because I just want to make sure that the items get to my customer as fast as it can. So it becomes, instead of 3 to 5 business days, it becomes 2 to 3 days, so I'm sure any customer would like that. So that's what I do. That's why I always want to make sure I have some priority small box in my supply. So right now I'm just cutting up tissue paper to wrap the mask in, and sorting up my where am I going to put you guys? Just kind of sorting up my supply here, my packaging supply. So we'll be ready for our next packaging orders. So that's that. And then this is where I put, this is my computer desk here. This is where I sort my packaging supplies, and I have this extension here, so sometimes I would just put my supply here, and then I will be printing orders. There's my printer and my scale, and then I just package order in that manner. But sometimes my daughter helped me package, and I also have my my notes, or I also have my note card, my thank you cards here. They're different. A lot of times we just make them. It's just a stamp that I have, and then oh, this is stamped twice in the back, so I can't use that one. But we just write a short note thanking them for their orders and stuff. So that's that, and then this one I just filled. This is my bubble mailer. This is all my envelopes that we use to ship orders out. And then right here is my bag and my little makeshift hook, so it'll stay, otherwise it'll just stay flat like this, so it has to be hanging up, which I like. I love this basket. I got 2 of them because I can easily fold and store it, or even after I'm done dropping the mail, you know, I can just fold it and then toss it in the seat or whatnot, you know. It doesn't take up too much space. But when I'm putting my stuff in, if it's not hanging, it'll have, especially if there's nothing in there, it'll just there, and then the packages I threw, like 1 or 2, will just end up falling off. So I have to make my little makeshift hook there. So, but this is my work area, my packaging, and then sometimes, like I said, my daughter helps me, which is almost every night. She's really good about it. She's so sweet, and and sometimes she uses the sewing machine to help me sew as well. Because there was one time there was a ton of order. That was the first time she really helped me, and she got in there and really got brave and used the sewing machine. And I taught her how to sew it and stuff. And she's such a quick learner, and she did it so fast, and she actually does some so nicely. Her masks are just looks so much more solid than mine, and this is the industrial machine that I use, that you guys know. Some of you who follows me, I got this from my mom. So but yeah, so this is my workspace here. It was so funny in the past, in the early part of our mask making, I would just line up stuff here, you know, and eventually we've gotten so many patterns, and I had a board like this, kind of just smaller, and I extended this desk a little bit that way, but it was just so crowded, it didn't give me enough space. And so we came up with an idea. We got this foam board, and so we just kind of layer the patterns we pre-cut. This is the large, just because for mass production, you know, sometimes there's, on a daily basis, we get about probably 50 mask orders, you know. So, and then this is my toddlers and the small size, and then this is the medium size. So these are pre-cut in the past, and then, but moving ahead, we are just cutting all large, and then if an order comes in for a medium or a small, then we'll just take one of these and then cut it to the size that is needed. So this way I don't have a whole bunch of cut fabric laying around. So I need to go figure out how I can store those better. And I'm thinking, sorry guys, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put some clips under this table, or like a rack, and then I would just use them as a sliding shelf. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, and it's just gonna take some time. But in the meantime, I do need to sort out this table. It's such a mess here right now. So this here is a scrub cap that I need to sew. It's just so busy, and I can barely have the time or the chance to really add new items in my shop. I have so much ideas in my mind, so much project that I want to do, and it's just it's hard to find the time to really sit down and draw out my idea and put them to, you know, to work. So right now the masks are really keeping us very, very busy. So we're not complaining. We are so thankful and feel so blessed for everything, the opportunity that this business had given us. I love sewing, so I really enjoy what I'm doing. So anyways, I'm gonna clean up this place and organize a little bit, and then get going. See, now these are my linings, and so our mask has 3 layers, and so this is the center, this is the inside, and then of course the outside layer, which is the fabric. So I have to go ahead and cut patterns, cut these pieces, because I don't have a whole lot and I could use some medium. So these are large, medium, small. So I take my fabric, and this is pre-washed, and we ironed it, so this way, you know, the mask won't change any shape or shrink on our customers, so they can keep washing it without any problem. So I just take my template, I measure it, make sure I got plenty of space, and then I just do accordion. See, I have to cut it when we wash it. We have to cut it to a manageable size. So I'm hoping my poor guy is finished now and we won't hear the dog bark. Sometimes he goes back and forth to his truck to pick up like tablets, chlorine tablets or something like that. So I'm hoping he's done, so we don't have to hear that again. So I just do accordion, and I just do, you know, 2-fold because I don't want it to be too thick. And sometimes I like to start it on the raw edge of it, so then this way, because sometimes I can only get so much. And see, let's see, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So I just trace my pattern, and then I just to be wise and smart about the usage of your fabric, and I just align it to that line that I drew. Okay, so this one fits all of it, so I can get 3. It's a little over, but that's okay because that section is my salvage anyway, so I can adjust that when I sew. See, just a little bit. So, and I just cut down the line, and I cut inside just because I don't want my pattern to get any larger. Just like that. So now we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then when we fold our fabric too, we make sure that the good side is facing each other, so we know that the inside is the right side of the fabric. And so I just line them up. This is how we cut mass. This is how we mass produce some of our masks. There's days where I'm sewing and my daughter is cutting And so this is my large, and then I could use some medium as well, so let's do some medium. It's not done yet. So the medium, I got my medium pattern as well. I just want to make sure I have enough. I don't like to do excess, so just the right amount. It gives me just about an inch or two to cut the. So I always start with the straight. I need a new pencil. I got this at Daiso and I love it, and now I can't find it. When I saw them, there was like 3 packets left, and I only grabbed one just because I didn't want to grab the whole 3, you know. Now I wish I did, because they write so good. They're not dry like the chalk you buy at the store, like this. These are so dry, you have to really push hard in order for it to even stick on your fabric. I don't really like those, and I find that this worked really good, and I don't even have to press hard, and I just kind of glide the pencil on my fabric and it's there. They come in a set of 2. One is white and one is black. They work so good, and I cannot find them anymore. I've sent my husband to 2 different Daiso, and they don't have it. They sold out. Enough, Ayame, please. Thank you. I am so sorry, guys, because I think that's it. I think it's done. They do that. They just like to say hi. And then whatever they hear noise, or sometimes people walking, they'll do that, you know. And the barking is so loud. It scares me sometimes. So majority of the day, sometimes the first part of the day when I start working at the shop, this is what I do. This is just a little bit left. Well, I want to cut the tan too. Let's see, this tan. Okay. I'm gonna cut this. There was so much of these. My daughter, I think, got so tired. We want to make sure that everything is aligned, like the edge right here, you know. We want to make sure those are aligned. We typically do that when we iron them, but there was so much. You know, there was, I think, over 10 yards that we washed at one time. And we have to iron it and stuff, and I could tell she got really tired here and just kind of and it's okay. It gets, sometimes it gets really overwhelming. So I could use some small. So yeah, this is what I do to start my day. You know, drop the mail, pretty you know, monotonous. So, but I really enjoy making the mask and being able to make them available for everybody. And so far our reviews has been really positive from everybody, so thank you all so much. We really try our best to make the best mask possible, you know, and try to get them to everybody as fast as we can. Our policy is we would ship the order within the next 3 business days, but because we know the needs for this mask, these are so essential for everybody's daily lifestyle now, so we do our best to ship the very next day. We get the order come in, you know, we will fill them and then get them out. We don't let them sit unless it's a Sunday. Obviously there's no service on Sunday, so those will wait on a Monday. So yeah, I always pray that I don't get a lot of orders on Saturdays because I can't ship them the next day. They have to wait until Monday morning to go out. So anyways, yeah, this is it, guys. This is what I do every day, and then later on I'm going to be sewing the mask. I'm going to go and get all the orders, what mask, what print, what size, and then I'll gather them, and I will be sitting on my sewing machine for the rest of the day, make those, and then ship them in. I'll be ready in the morning. That is that's what I do every day. So anyways, all right, I'm gonna keep doing this and then start filling up the orders. So I'll let you guys go for now. I don't want the video too long, and then so my battery died on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video from here. You guys, I hope that you're doing really well, and thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe. It helps me a lot. And if you all have any questions or concerns, feel free to put them on the comments below, or just simply say hello. We love hearing from our viewers, and we love to know where you're from. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.